Hi, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Heffner, Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus, and I am so excited to bring you August strategy. I have a quick PowerPoint, very quick, just to give you some visuals here and some reminders and an opportunity to screenshot. But also, there's lots of graphics floating around in our team page. And then if you use like a graphic subscription, then they're all the breakdowns are in there as well. And so someone on your team definitely will have those. Hopefully you guys are sharing those amongst each other and stuff too. And if you can't find them, I can put them in the comments of the original post for this call. And going through this, like blown away with how generous Plexus is. And I just don't want you to let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Oh, thank you. And so uh just write your goals and be bold in your goals. So just a reminder, just something that I've been working on again. Like I really kind of struggled with a lot of things because we had some major life events happening in our family, and it's been like several months now. So this all started last fall, last November, just really unusual circumstances, very stressful, huge change, like not just a like, oh, I'm having a bad day. And so I've had to like revamp my systems again, and I think that's life. It's okay to revamp your systems. It's okay to like have a bad day, but it's not okay to stay there. And I've really had to fight my way out of a lot of feelings. And so, not allowing feelings to run my day, run my business, run my anything. And it's not always easy. And I'm not speaking from any spot of perfection or mastery, but just working on that. So, I will say this. I never, ever, ever didn't work my business. There was never a month or a day that I didn't work my business, even with a lot of crazy things happening, even with my daughter's senior year, even with throwing a grad party, even with all the things. Okay. And I'm telling you, these are not normal circumstances for someone on in our age group to deal with. Okay. And so just know that the worst thing you can ever do is to not touch your business. I saying like if there's a day that you don't touch your business because you're have something going on or you're taking a rest day and regrouping your brain and spending time in prayer and like regrouping your life or just cleaning for an entire day so that your house might stay a little bit clean for a few days. Whatever that looks like for you, that's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking the day after day after day of not touching your business is the worst thing that you can do. And then we're doing this 10x is better than 2x book. I've never done this book before, even though other groups have, and it's been talked about a lot. And the chapter that we just finished, I mean, the whole book is incredible. So if you haven't read it, even just pop it on your Audible and listen through it. But the idea of just writing down what you're grateful for and your three top goals, so three personal goals and three business goals every day, that's going to change how productive you are for sure. And then the other thing that's floating around in the, Instagram world again that I'm seeing is the timer method. Like, oh my gosh, I have a sink full of dirty dishes. It's completely overwhelming. Oh, we work this whole, like, my kids do this. Like, hey, go clean the bathroom or go clean the toilet or put your clothes away or whatever. And they're like, "La, la, la," certain age groups of changes and stuff. But I'm like, you've already complained about this longer than it would have taken you to just go do it. So now you've complained and you still have to do it. And we don't need to complain about the blessings of living in a family, right? So focusing back on gratitude, being really intentional, writing down your goals, because I guarantee you're going to get more done when you write down your intentions and you write down your goal. So your August goal, yeah, some people are going back to school. I have a kid going to college, my first kid going off to college. And you know what? I already feel so much more peaceful and great about setting a big goal than I have in several months, just because I've decided I've had enough of feeling unsettled, and we're not going to do that anymore. And so if I can just set that goal intention and write it down, I know I'm going to get more done. Oh, and the timer method. So the timer method is like you set a timer and like, okay, it actually took 3 minutes to clear the sink of dirty dishes. Like it doesn't even take that long, but we for some reason, and we're all like adults. We've all done this several times. Um, so it shouldn't be a surprise, but yet sometimes we work it up in our heads more than we should, right? So realizing, oh, that only took 3 minutes, I accomplished something, that moves on with a sense of accomplishment. So with our businesses, please just take, even if you have to brainstorm while I'm talking, just write down like your business goal for the month or right after this call. So I have a very brief PowerPoint just to give you some visuals. And does it say, Tova, I can see you on my screen. Okay, Kristen, I can see you. So August 26th strategy. Here we go. Let's see if I can actually flip the page though with the screen share. There we go. Okay, so just don't give up on yourself too, okay? And this is why we have accountability chats. We have the IPA chat. You have your sponsor to lean into. This is when you say, hey, I'm freaking out. Like, okay, let's regroup, let's refocus. Always reach out to your sponsor. So choose your number. You're going to add one friend that's $35, three that's 310, six friends that's 420 on the go. So 17, almost $2,000. And I have a feeling if you are adding 17 people to your downline, that you are also going to reach this building block incentive that Plexus is launching this month. And this is where it gets really interesting. And like, okay, Plexus, like we are gonna blow them out of the water and make this a challenge for them, right? Like we are gonna add so many to these teams and this using this incentive that they're gonna not know what hits them. So when you get three new people and one of those people adds one person. So get your three people, have one of them at minimum add their husband, have one of them add their mom, have one, whatever. You get three people, one of them adds their husband, you get $150. And there is no limit to this. No limit. So you add three, help one of them add one. Please don't stop there. Add three, help one of those, help one. Again, don't stop there because this is all up for them to grab as well. And then you get $150. So that's incredible. Now that's just the 150 bonus because you're also getting 30, what, $25 every time someone joins your team. You already are getting 25. So you help three. So this is considering you're not a brand new person. The choose your number category, this is fast start. These are fast start numbers. The building blocks, there's no limit. So you help three, that's like $75 plus 150 when you help one of those share with one person. Make sure they're upgrading their accounts. When I sign somebody up, I'm like, all right, let's go into your back office. You're going to hit this little toggle switch, and I do it right away so that it's never a problem when they do start adding their people. They're always going to get cash bonuses. They're automatically upgraded. And then free products on months 2, 3. On month 6, they get a reset, 9 and 12. So awesome. And then you also have this Stay Well 10% off. So new people, when they come in, are getting 10% off as long as their subscription is also set when they sign up. So obviously, I shouldn't even have to say that. Everyone should be signing people up with a subscription on as well. So free reset. So you're gonna help someone, they're gonna get a free reset by joining in with a gut health GLP-1 combo, which is what we should be offering anyway, because now we're attacking all angles of health. We're increasing GLP, we're detoxing the liver, we're helping people sleep better, we're improving their gut health. The benefits go on and on and on. And you definitely want to start someone with something that's going to give them more options, more things to try, and more success. So anyone that I've given a sample of Restore to is like, I slept so good last night. I feel so good. So that restore, they're going to notice changes right away. The triplex, you are going to notice changes by drinking your pink drink every day. And then, as you know, we do get more and more changes over time, adding the probio, adding our bio cleanse, addressing the gut health, addressing the detox. You're hitting your health at all angles, increasing energy. If someone doesn't need to lose weight, this is still a great combo because it's supporting our hormone systems. It's helping with sleep and recovery. It's helping our gut to heal. Like, don't hesitate the GLP-1 combo, just if even if someone says I don't need to lose weight. It's still a really great option for them for so many reasons. And then maybe, as they keep moving forward in their journey, you're going to help adjust that. But you want them to get that reset. And then we will be doing a reset team-wide reset challenge early in September. So details to follow on that. So recruit now. Like, hey, this is going to be great for back to school. You have 3 days. You don't have to think about the first 3 days of school. You don't have to think about what you're eating for lunch and dinner. You can just take this box and run with it, literally. My kids go back to school late, so I can say that. But think also, just helping your friends hit the school year running. This is the combo that's going to help keep them healthy, energetic, and able to keep up with their kids, their sports, all of the things, and have amazing sleep in the process. Okay, so what is it that we want to do? We really want to focus on new messages. Okay, so set a timer and just say, I'm going to send out 5 messages. Let's see how long it takes me. What is it? The game, I'm pretty sure it's the game of conquering. He talks about eating like a Skittle or something or M&M after he's did so many business calls or so many messages. So maybe it is a like, okay, I'm going to send out my 5 messages. Okay, that took me 8 minutes. So let's see if I can do it faster. Like make games for yourself, set a timer, put a sign on your door, do not talk to me for your kids for 8 minutes, and just really work on getting those messages out. Chris Rosencrantz did a great call telling us all the things that we should be telling our friends, where to look, how to send messages, what to say. So you have these tools. We're going to build on these tools. Don't forget to check and see who has been watching your stories, who's liking your posts. Go back into your wall. Your Instagram archives save for about 24 hours. So you can see who saw your stories for about a day before you can still see your story, but you can't see who was viewing it. But every day, if you just make a habit, like, okay, at 8 a.m., I'm going to see who's been watching my stories, jot those names down or screenshot them, something to jog your memory, and then go and reach out to them. The other thing you can do is like, okay, Monday, I'm going to talk to all my hairdresser friends. I'm going to find hairdresser accounts on Instagram. I'm going to send out 30 messages. Challenge yourself. If you want to stick with the specific IPA, so we're all at different levels in our businesses here, right? If you're a new person, stick with the IPA sheet. If you've been doing this for a little bit, challenge yourself. Flip over the IPA sheet and fill it up. Um, Maybe one day you're like, I'm going to talk to all the cheerleading moms. Okay, I'm going to talk to all the moms of the preschool moms. I'm going to talk to all the homeschool moms. I'm going to talk to the preschool sports moms, like my nurse friends, my realtor friends. Maybe challenge yourself that way and group you're reaching out to specific groups of people. And then your messaging can even be similar. Like, wow, you're on your feet all day as a hairdresser. Like, does anything bother you from standing on your feet all day? Or do you have any health struggles from doing that? Or whatever. What do you hear your clients complaining about when they sit in your chair? Like get conversations going and try to find those pain points quickly and be a solution. Have you ever thought of a solution to that? Have you ever thought of a solution to your migraines, your feet aching, your hands going numb because you're standing there cutting hair all day? All right, so this is an opportunity here, and please work with your sponsor and get a plan for yourself. But something you could do is this first 2.5 weeks of the month, you're just focusing on tons of new reaching out. So your brain is staying in the reaching out mode, right? Like you're staying in one zone of a ton of reaching out. Maybe you reach out Monday through Thursday and you follow up Friday, Saturday. set you can do that. You can kind of mess with that IPA sheet. If you're brand new, you might want to stick with the very specific checklist of an IPA sheet. Again, if you've been doing this a little while, just stay in that zone and send a lot of new messages. And then the last 2 weeks of the month, you're going to focus on following up, closing the deal, and getting um, your joins for the month. And then obviously, I sometimes get two new joins the first 3 days of the month, right? It don't you don't ever tell anybody no. But just keep that flow going for yourself if that's easier than jumping from topic to topic in your IPA. Um, you want to have about 30 new people a week. So that's 5 new people a day times 6 days. That's going to get you one new join. Okay, this is kind of the numbers game that we talk about. Um, so really that's doable. You could absolutely talk to 5 people a day if you need it broken down in that fashion. Go for that. And then whatever you did last month, increase it. Maybe you increase it by 1%. Maybe you increase it by 5%, or maybe you try to go up by 10 or 50%. Like you decide that for yourself, but I want you to really work on increasing your efforts so that you are stacking that penny. If you double a penny every single day for a month, it's like, I don't even know, a ridiculous amount of money. So this is a compounding effect of your efforts. Make sure that you're increasing a little bit. Maybe you posted regularly like 4 days a week last month. This month, do 5 or 6. Work on looking back at your social media. You can do that. You could, like I said, you can see the archives in your stories. Oh, wow, I didn't post as much as I thought I did. Or you look at your wall. Oh, I did post a lot. Great. Okay. Write that as a positive and do incrementally a little bit more. Maybe your posting is great and you need to work on the messaging. Maybe you need to work on your stories a little bit. Just do that little bit of increase. That's going to compound your efforts and your results. The other thing I want you to do is get in your back office. This is where you're going to remember, oh yeah, so and so really loved that reset. I'm going to help some friends get a free reset so they can all do it together. Okay. Um, I have people that really just want to reset. Okay, let's get you a free reset. Get this so you have 30 days of results here and a 3-day reset. Look and see who hasn't ordered in that 6 month period and help them get restarted with 10% off in the 3 products every, so many months on the previous slide. And then help them get armor added into their order. Maybe they need to tweak what they were doing previously to up the results because we all know that these products work. And so if we can individualize them for our friends, we're going to see them get those results and then they're going to keep ordering. Host a party for your VIPs, your customers, to add friends. So if they're nervous, they aren't sure what to do and all of the things, say, hey, I'm doing a GLP-1 gut health combo party and it's 15 minutes. I'm going to add you to it. And so I want, who do you think would like to do this with you? Like give them ideas. And then, yep, that was all. Okay. And then just really help them, give them the people. Get your husband ordered on these products. You know what? Okay, he's not going to use them. Will you sign him up anyway and get your bonuses here, right? Like, why not? Talk to your mom. My mom and 2 coworkers were the first 3 people that started with me. Then my sister-in-law, then, my mother-in-law. Like, it just trickles down to more and more people. But there's lots and lots of people that are in your daily life. Your husband, your mom, your sister, your daughter. Now, some of us are old enough to have our daughters able to sign up because they're 18. Shocker. Your best friend, your brother, whoever it is, just get these people that are close to you, help your people find them. And then I want you to remember, like when you're helping them be successful on their products and you're helping them get their free reset and you're helping them get their free products every couple of months, then that's going to help grow your business too. So when we really focus on other people, we're really getting our business lifted off, And it takes the pressure off of us because we're working with other people that are also sharing too. Okay, so this is the thing with this building block, business block. When you do this in August, September, and October, it's going to double. So it's 150 for August, 150 for September, 150 for October. And if you build a block all 3 months, that's 900. But you also have helped three people each month, right? So 75. So you're looking at $1,100, over $1,100 just building one block each month. And there's no limit. There's zero limit. I was just really looking over the incentives page here, and there's no limit. You can build as many blocks as you possibly can, and then getting them doubled, like this is just really a no-brainer. So super excited about that. Let me stop the share here. Oh, do I know how to do that? Yes, I do. Okay. And then the other thing that you can do is you can make up your own incentive. So again, if you are brand new, you might be like, what is she talking about? So your sponsor can help you with this, but us that we can make our own incentives. Like when the new Hydrate launched out, I was like, fine, free water bottle for I'm gonna do a drawing of a free cute water bottle for everyone that orders and shows me their screenshot today, right? You can put in there like, okay, $20 off today only, or $15 off, or $10 off, or hey, I'm giving a $10 Amazon gift card to everyone that orders today, or something like that. The Amazon cards, a Starbucks card, you can send them right from your account, right from your computer. You don't have to like physically get one and mail it out. You can just send it right to their email. So there's lots and lots of ways to just create excitement and urgency in your own business. Hey, I have these coupons that are going to expire, or like I said, a gift card. Create excitement and create a deadline to that so that people are like, "Oh wait, this is a great incentive here. This is something exciting." Create a lot of excitement around your business and what you have to offer. It's we don't want to just give away our entire bonus for someone getting started, but if you can do what you can do, so $5, free coffee, Starbucks, Amazon, whatever that looks like for you, you're still creating excitement. And when you're getting people that are joining you, then that fuels you to keep going and getting more joins too, right? It makes it much more like get the train rolling here, versus everything's a big secret. It's not a secret. So don't overcomplicate it. Truly just reach out to people and say, hey, like, I just love this stuff. And I'm wondering if you've ever thought about trying it. Is there anything in your health that keeps you from feeling your best on a daily basis? Like, that's a message right there. Leave it as a voicemail if that's better for you. Um, and then work on following up. So that is kind of what I had for everyone today. Kind of short and sweet, but it's really incredible to see what Plexus is offering, and like everyone can use a little extra cash. I don't care what the situation is. Like if I can get my products for free, I'm so excited to be like that was very motivating and exciting for me. Like, oh, if I can get my products for free, that's even better than me paying for them every month. This is cool. There's a lot of people that also feel more um accountable to taking their products because they're talking about them, and it's holding themselves accountable where they stay on that wagon better with a new habit or a new product regimen because they're like talking about it and it's holding them accountable. So that's a good like thing to keep in mind too. And I just think I look at people on this call and I'm like, wow, they have such amazing stories. Like their health has been changed, their finances have been changed. Jackie's on here. She and I went to PT school together. We both have been able to change our job settings, not work for a few years. Like totally step away from where we were, which was being stuck where we were in that PT world, and like just change so much about our lives because we said yes to this opportunity. And there are people out there just like us, and we're very normal people. Like, look at the mess behind me. If you need to feel better about any part of your house, just look back here. Um, and just know, like Tova left a super crazy healthcare, crazy schedule away from her kids a lot. She's able to step away from that because of this. And it doesn't mean we aren't passionate about health, but because we're so passionate about health, we know there's a better way because we see sick people in the healthcare system every single day. And the healthcare system isn't helping them get healthier. It's putting band-aids on the situation and it's helping them to like mask things and underlying issues. This is truly the way to get to the root cause of people's health and wellness and their financial situations that you may not know anything about, and helping them have what that is. I wanted a ped. I'm like, oh, I got my products paid. I'm going to get a pedicure every month. Okay, I got my products paid. I'm going to get a massage when I want one. Okay, I'm going to save up for extra shopping money. Like just having, I made good money. Like this wasn't a money thing, but I felt guilty spending money on myself. So when I had extra money and I could go shopping without guilt, that was very freeing to me. Okay. So just think there's people out there, pull out your journals, get your positive affirmations on, set your timers, write your 3 goals, and leverage this building block because this is incredible. So know that we are here to support you. Reset challenge, like who doesn't love a free $120 product? Like, even if they hate the reset, they're going to want a free product. And no one hates the reset. They don't love getting through it necessarily. I love it because I don't have to think. I just eat, what's in the box. But it's another product that you notice a difference. You notice changes in those 3 days. Versus ProBio you might not have major changes until you've taken it for a while. So just remember, these are tangible products that people are going to notice changes right away. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks so much for getting on and have a good week.